Hi guys, it's Christina Connolly with another tech tip for you today. Today I'm highlighting a brand new feature in Google Classroom. It's called Practice Sets. I'm here in my Google Classroom. I'm coming to the hamburger menu in the top left, and I'm going to come down to Practice Sets. Once I click Practice Sets, you'll be taken to your dashboard. I'll click Create to start a new practice set, or I'll click to edit an existing practice set. When I click Create, I have the option to either type in a question and answer choice, or I can go to Import, and I can actually import questions from a PDF. Over here, I can choose what kind of question I want to assign. The only one that's not automatically graded will be paragraph, so you will need to check that one yourself. And you'll also take note that I can search for skills and attach skills that may hint or help the students through the practice problems. I also have some options up here, including the overall settings for my practice set, so I can adjust those as needed. And I can also take a look at this as a student. When I'm all done, I would click Done Editing. Let me come back to my sample here that I have started, and you'll see that I have some questions that I've typed in myself. I'll click Edit. If you want to use the auto-graded option, select the answer for the student so that they can see what the correct answer is. Remember, these are practice problems, not an assessment. When I see the See Suggested button next to skills, I can see what Google suggests would be a good help item for students, and I can click to add that. And now you'll see the light bulb lights up that says that the problem has hints and resources for students. And then if I want to see what that looks like, I would go in to preview it as a student up here. Now take a look at this question. This one looks a little different. That's because I imported it from a PDF. Let me show you how that's done. I'm going to scroll down to the bottom and I'm going to import a question from my PDF, which I've already saved here today, but you can always upload or find one that's in your drive. I'll click Import and let Google do its magic for a minute. You're going to see the questions pop up here. All I need to do is click and drag over the questions that I want to include. Make sure you get the entire question and you don't leave any words out. And maybe I want this one. Oops, let me adjust the size of that. And then I'll pick one more here at the bottom. When I'm all done with that, I'll click Import Questions, and you're going to see them pop up here on my practice set. So that's really cool. I can now designate what the correct answer is for these questions by coming over here, deciding if I want to maybe make this single select, and I'll just type A, B, C, and D below. Let's say D is the correct answer here. Okay, so when I'm all done, I can click Done Editing, and I'm ready to assign this to a student. So I'll come back to my Google Classroom into the class that I want to assign it in, come to Classwork, and click Create New Assignment. You're going to see Practice Set pops in right here. So once I select that Practice Set button, again, I'm taken to my Practice Set dashboard. I'll open up the one I want to include. I'll click Attach, and now I have an assignment ready in Google Classroom. I can always come over here to decide who gets this assignment, how many points I want to make it worth, if it's worth a grade, the due date, etc. I'll click Assign, or I'll schedule the assignment, and my students are ready to now complete this. Let's take a look at what it looks like from a student view. Okay, so I'm in my Google Classroom as a student now, and you're going to see Geometry Review 2 has been posted. I'm going to click that, and you'll see the assignment over here. I'll open it up, and this is what it looks like. As a student, I can now work through the problems. I even have this awesome little Show Your Work button where I can show how I solved the problem using an ink or an eraser. So if I have some information I'd like to include down here, I'll select the correct answer and move on to the next. And you'll notice that I can also go to check and see how I'm doing throughout. Once the student is all complete, they can click Turn In to turn that into the teacher, and then I'll get some awesome insights back as the teacher. I'll be able to see how my students did on the assignment by clicking here and viewing each student's progress. And I get these great insights over here to the left that show me how my students are doing, including the number of attempts and whether they were correct or incorrect on their first try. If you have any questions about practice sets, just let me know. Thanks and have a great day.